here are 10 things you don't need to buy while you're in your 20s. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. First thing first, it's storage units. You don't need to be renting them. There's no reason for it. In my area, the lowest amount that you're going to get a storage unit for is about $100. So that's about $1,200 a month. It's no reason for it. If you have to put in a storage unit, you have too much at your home, you're hoarding too much. If you have a collection going on, you need to get rid of it. You need to sell it, give it away, whatever you need to do. But I'm telling you, it's not worth the money. $1,200, think about it. That is a ticket to go to another country for you to go ahead and live your life. So if you're in your 20s and you have a storage unit, and I mean, you don't need it, you just want it because you want to store away extra things, go ahead and look into not doing it anymore, not having a storage unit. You're going to save so much money not having a storage unit. And just to have the well-conditioned ones, the one with the AC and everything, some people in my area is around $225 to like $300+. So why have a storage unit and you could just store it at your house? If you can't store it at your house, you probably don't need it, unless it's something absolutely valuable to you, like something that your great-great-grandpa, passed down or something, or just something in your family. I understand that, but if it's something that you can hold at your house, try to hold it at your house as long as possible. Now, the second thing you don't need to be buying in your 20s are online courses that you are not going to finish. A lot of YouTubers and just social media influencers, they're trying to sell you a course. Some of these courses can be as cheap as $10. Some of these courses can be like $1,000. I see the average course is like $325. So if you're not going to finish that course, if you're not going to use that course, do not buy it. I'm telling you, a lot of things that you can learn is literally on YouTube. The thing that you have to do as a human is just go on YouTube, research a lot of these free videos, and write things down. That's all you have to do. Like, for example, if you watch my videos, you can apply all my tips together, write my tips down on a piece of paper, and then just apply it to your life. Whether I was talking about something with money or whether I was talking about something with just social life, it doesn't matter. Write things down and do not be out here buying, 4, 5, 6 different courses from all these different social media influencers, because it's like they say it's going to take 3 months to finish that course, and you knowing you, it's going to probably take you 3 years to finish that course. What's the whole point? Another thing you should not be buying in your 20s is expensive furniture except your bed. And the reason why I'm saying that is because when you lay down at night, when you get out that shower, you put on them clean clothes and you want to lay down, you want to be as comfortable as possible. For the rest of your furniture, you could literally either get it secondhand, you can go on Facebook Marketplace, or you can literally just ask other people if they're not using their furniture. You know what I mean? You don't have to buy these brand new furniture. Go to Walmart and just get cheap furniture. Go to Home Goods or go to other places that you know that it's going to be very, very cheap. You don't need to be spending $2,000 on brand new furniture. And I know some of you might be superstition, you say, oh, I don't want to bring in something secondhanded because something might be attached to that. I understand it in the spiritual realm. I understand, but what I am saying is go as cheap as possible, except your bed. Your bed, I understand. My bed right now, I think it costs around $800. So splurge on your bed because you want to make sure you're sleeping as comfortable as possible. Same thing with your pillows and your sheets as well. You want to be comfortable. But for the rest of the furniture, let's say you move into a brand new apartment, go to Walmart, go to any cheap places that you can afford. You don't want to be in debt just trying to buy some furniture for your new place. Now, another thing is a lot of these services out here, the subscription. You don't need to be paying for Netflix. You don't need to be paying for this app, that app. A lot of these apps are trying to grab your money. And then some of you who have like games on your phone, you don't need to be buying, the $1 little game pack. You don't need to be buying all that rest of the stuff. I'm telling you right now, a lot of those subscriptions are going to get to you because right now, let's say you're paying for storage on your phone, that $1, right? They give you 50 gigabytes on iPhone. And let's just say you're paying, I'm throwing a number out there, you're paying $10, $15 for Netflix. And then you pay for that app and this app, and it's just unnecessary apps, you know what I mean? And they get you that way every single month. And all those apps, let's say you're paying for 5 different apps, they can literally add up. You're like, oh, that's nothing. And next thing you know, your bill come per month and it's $41 every month just because you have those 5 different apps on your phone that you're paying for. So try to do things as cheap as possible. Try to look at alternate ways. And if you absolutely cannot get over it, then I understand it. And that's next what I'm going to talk about. Everyone kind of knows it, is video games. Now, I'm guilty of this. I have paid for video games, but here's my new thing now. For me, for all the gamers, if you're watching, I wait for deals. I wait for discounts. I try not to pay nothing over $20 for a video game. But what I am saying is calm down on buying video games. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you can't play video games. You can, but just wait for discounts. Or what you want to go ahead and do is like, okay, you know what? I'm going to buy one video game every 3 months. So that's what, 4 times a year? I think that's pretty reasonable. But there's some people, as soon as a video game come out, or if it just get popular somewhere and they see it, they'll go spend the $40. They'll go spend the $60. You know, they'll even buy DLC and bundles on top of that and end up spending like $90. Do not spend all your money on video games. I'm telling you, video games are not really worth it. When you're getting older in life and you have to work and you have to, you know, do bills and worry about your family, and if you're in a relationship, you're not going to be playing video games like you used to when you were 14, 15 years old. You know, when you get 25, 26, 27, that's when you're probably spending max a day on the video games is an hour and a half, 2 hours, because you have a lot of stuff going on in life. So if you're a big time gamer, I'm telling you, cut back on it. And now, unless you're making money off video games, that's a whole different story. Congrats to you. Keep doing what you're doing. But if you're not making money off video games, cut back on always trying to buy the new ones. Wait and just have patience, and you'll get that discount sooner or later. Now, here's another one a lot of people don't talk about, but it's pets. Do not get a pet if you're not financially secure. There's a lot of people out here, they get a dog and then they realize these shots for the dogs can cost up to $50, $150, $200. You know what I mean? And it all depends on your dog and everything, but I'm just saying, the average to take care of a dog, if you're taking care of them regularly, can easily be $1,000 a year. You know what I mean? And some people are like, whoa, you know, I don't spend $1,000 on my dog. I understand, but everyone take care of their dog differently. I'm just saying, if you want to get them shots, you want to make sure they have food, you want to make sure they're well taken care of, and they live the, you know, 15, 20 years that like they're supposed to, you're going to spend a lot of money on that dog or any pet. I'm just saying in general, you need to be financially secure before you go ahead and get a pet, because if you do not, you're going to regret it. You're going to be like, oh man, I can't pay for the vet visit, I can't pay for the medicine, I can't pay for the food, you can't pay for this, that. So do not get a pet if you're not making comfortable money, right? If you're by yourself, because if you get 2-3 pets, it's just going to be worse for you. If you're a person who absolutely need a pet, let's say you're emotional support pet because maybe you have something going on, that's a completely different story. But if you're a regular person and you don't need a pet, do not get one if you're struggling with money right now. Now, everybody know the next one I'm about to say, it's pretty obvious, we all do it, but it's cars. Do not spend money on multiple cars out there. I know cars are amazing, you want to modify them, you want to tune them up, you want to lower suspension, you want to put a new engine and all that good stuff, but don't waste your money on them. You know, you buy a broken up beater car for like $3,000 and then you end up modifying it and you put 12 grand into it and it's a beast. You know what I mean? I understand it, but you don't want to waste your money. Get one reliable vehicle, whatever it is that you prefer, whether it's a SUV, whether it's a JDM looking car, whether it's a pickup truck, whatever it is, and have that one car. Take good care of it. Don't put all these extra miles on it, and just have a great time with that vehicle until it's time to get a new one. And do not get a brand new vehicle. For anybody in their 20s, these brand new vehicles are crazy. I know one guy at my job, and I looked at him like this. I was like, bro, like, what's wrong with you? But he's paying $900 for a pickup truck, brand new. $900 per month for a pickup truck, and I think it's taken him 5 years to pay it off. I think he said 5 years. That is insane, bro. That is $900 for a brand new pickup truck. Like, I don't know how these people do it, man, but hey, it's their life. And the next one, I'm really guilty of it because I do it a lot, and that's going to be new gadgets, new electronics. For me, I have 3 different phones right now. I really just like getting a brand new iPhone, and no, it's not just because of the camera, it's just because, like, overall, like, I feel like every 3 to 5 years I gotta upgrade my phone. But I do have 3 phones right now. I have over 2 cameras, I have like a microphone, and I have a couple other gadgets out there. So I'm trying to calm down on it, but don't do it if you're not doing content creation, because I do a lot of content creation. I just don't do this channel. I have spent $300 on cameras. One camera was $600, you know, the phones $800. So be very careful. I'm telling you, I fell into this trap. You do not need the newest gadget. Literally, if you have the iPhone, I would say XR, I think that's the iPhone 10. If you have the iPhone 10, you're good. You don't even need a camera to do content creation, but I mean, you probably should want to get a camera, but just search up something that's friendly, budget. Don't spend over $300 for a camera is insane to me, but hey, we all do it, you know what I mean? But I'm just telling you right now, you don't need it. You really don't. iPhone is good enough, XR or up. And for the gadgets, like all the extra watches and all that, and the new earbuds, all the new headphones, all that, you don't really need it. It's optional, and I will only get it if you're going to treat yourself. And I mean, like, treat yourself like one time, like Black Friday, because everything is lower on Black Friday. So don't try to get new things every month, every 2 months. It's gonna drain your pockets, and you're trying to save as much money as possible. The next one, guilty of it as well. I have done it, especially with the shoes, but I'm gonna lump this together. It's clothes and shoes. Clothes, guys, you guys see my videos, you see what I wear. I wear the same thing over and over and over. But for the shoes, when I was younger, I used to go all out on shoes. I mean, I'm talking about, I had like 12 to like 20 pairs of different shoes, and all those shoes that when I was younger, where are they at now? They're all thrown out, or they're donated, you know, they busted up. So don't be spending $250 on shoes like I was, $130 on shoes, you know, $185. And I used to go to all these different stores and they were name brand too, so I had all different types, but it's not worth it. Why would you work at your job and then let's just say in 2 weeks you made what, $1,000 in 2 weeks, and then you go buy 2 pairs of shoes and those 2 pairs of shoes are $200 a piece, so $400 right there out of your $1,000 check? I mean, that doesn't even make sense. But hey, some people disagree. I know some people are collectors out there, but if you can avoid it, I would tell you right now, avoid getting the brand new shoes, avoid getting the, you know, the clothes. There's no reason you should be paying $50 for a shirt. You know what I mean? This shirt right here, I'm not paying no more than $10 for it. You know, it's one shirt. Why I need to pay more than $10 for a shirt? And yes, go shop at Walmart, go shop at Dollar Tree, Family Dollar. A lot of the socks that I got right now that I wear on my feet, they're from Dollar Tree, and they're like what, $1.25 plus some tax. I don't care, as long as they fit my feet and they feel comfortable. To me, that's all what matters. So that's how you save money. Do not go all out shopping for clothes and shoes. And the last one I'm going to talk about, everyone knows this, it's cliche, but it's very true. Do not drink and smoke. I have seen people pay $20 for beer. I have seen people pay $13, $14 for cigarettes. Why do you need to spend, think of it, a $20 bill, you're going to give up $14 to go smoke some cigarette? Cut it out. Because it's not good for your health, and I know I shouldn't be the one talking about health, but it's not good for your health and it's not good for your pockets. And it stinks. I'm sorry, cigarettes stinks, you know? Same thing with drinking alcohol. There's no reason for it. Quit it. Stop it. It'll lead to addiction or lead down to a bad path. You have seen a lot of videos that I made talking about it. You can end up in a dark situation. You can end up in a bad situation if that's all you want to do is spend your money on. Spend your money on positive things, because think about it, that $14, you do that 2-3 times a week, it all adds up. And at the end of the day, the only person you can blame is you. So that's all I really got to say for the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments that you want to leave about some things that someone in their 20s should not be buying, please go ahead and leave it in the comment section down below. We're here to help each other save money, guys, because first of all, the world is going down in a drain. Like, I don't know if you guys are watching what I'm seeing, but the world is just, money is going to be a big issue in this world. Save your money and go travel the world. I'm telling every young person that, and that's whether you're 20, 30, 40s, go travel the world. I think everyone, and I literally mean everyone who is a law-abiding citizen or who was paying their taxes should at least visit 3 countries in their life. At least 3. So your country that you were born in and 2 other countries. At least. If you don't like traveling, I get it, you know, but there's much more in life than just sitting here and working yourself to death. Go explore the world, go travel, and go meet people and have a great time. That's all I gotta say. Thank you so much. God bless you. I love you. Make sure you stay humble. Make sure you stay positive. Please stay safe out there, and peace out.